morning, welcome to Move More with Mary. That's me, Mary Parkinson. Just going to turn this music down. This class is brought to you through Keithley Healthy Living Network and the We Think in Pain. I am a personal trainer and a Pilates specialist, and lots of other things to do with movement and exercise and well-being. So my friends, this morning we are going to be using a chair. So make sure you've got a nice solid chair. All right, so ideally not an armchair, because we want to be able to move to the sides of the chair, and we're going to be getting up and down off the chair today as well. Okay, so a little bit of standing work, a little bit of seated, a nice mix. All right, we're going to think about a little bit of coordination as well. So arms and legs, because we use coordination as we move about, as we're walking. We're using our proprioception all the time, taking information in through our eyes. So my friends, let's make a start if you're ready. If you can join me live, amazing. Don't forget to share this class with your friends or your family. Just share it, encourage them to use it. All right, look on Keithley Healthy Living Network's website and We Think in Pain's website. There's all loads of classes, shorter versions, all right, and lots on this page for you as well. All right, lovely people, let's make a start. So we're going to use a timer today. So we're just going to work for 40 seconds with a 20 seconds rest. So just come on down to your chair, just sit nice and tall, and just bring one arm forwards and then circle it behind you. Now, if it's a bit much already for the shoulders, yeah, just bend your elbow, just turn and circle. Just lift, turn and circle. Yeah, so if the full arm is a bit much, just make your arm shorter by bending at the elbow and take the elbow back. That nice big circle, and bring it back. Lovely. Reach it up and take it back. Amazing. Lovely. So we have a 20 seconds rest. Time for you just to relax. Yeah, just to move a little. Good. Let's get our pelvis mobilizing. So I'm just going to move to the side so you can see easier. I want you to rock back on your sit bones, drawing your pubic bone to your belly button. And then just rock forwards on your sit bones, lengthening your tummy. So just rock back, and then rock forwards into your chest. Good job. Lovely. So rock it back, belly button to spine, and then just tilt it forwards. Just moving through our spine. Often if we're in pain, we tend to sit real still and we hold the part of us that's in pain. But sometimes if we can just get it moving nice and gently, without working through pain, just working to the point of, that can be really good for us, and it can really help our feelings of stiffness and pain. All right, guys, so we're going to stay seated. We're going to take one hand. We're going to sweep across and then just circle up. So as you sweep across, lean forward and bring your arm in front of your knee. So this hand can support your body weight a little bit as you lean forward. So lean and then take that nice big circle. So lean from the hips. Try and keep your back nice and long. Good. So that big sweep. And then come down. And that big sweep. Superb. Sweep it up. Fabulous. Good. Take a little rest here. So in your little rest, just do whatever you want to do. All right. Take a little sip of water. Just make sure you're comfortable on your chair and you sat right up nice and tall. Lovely. Now we're going to come back to the hips. I just want you to hitch one hip up and then the other hip. Yeah? So we're just taking a little hip hinge here. So lifting up, shortening through your waist. That little side hitch. That little side hitch. narrowing through our waist. Yeah. Can you feel it? Oh. Removing the pelvis. That's all good, my friends. Well done. Superb. Lovely. All right. While we're seated, let's just come to do a few shoulder rolls in that rest position. Good job. Lovely. Let's just add in a little bit of rotation. So we're going to lift up both arms, bring one arm back, bring it forwards, and then the other arm. Now if it's too much to keep your arms up in front of you all the time, then just do one arm at a time, and you could bring the other arm down. You can stay with two arms if you can. So just rotate through your spine, keeping your butts firmly on the floor. Keep it nice and tall into the crown of your head. Lovely, relax your arms. Amazing. Good job, guys. If you need a little rest for your back, just lean forwards. Just let your head hang. Amazing, guys. Let's come back on up. Good job. Now let's come into a nice side bend. So reach your arm over and then bring it on up. So don't rush it. Reach your arm over and then come on back. Now if it's too much for the arm, just keep your arms down and take a little side bend there. Just take that little side bend each side. So lifting the arm if you can. If the arm's too much for shoulder, if you've got shoulder issues going on, just keep your arm down. Sitting nice and tall. Superb, lovely. Okay, my friends, we are going to start to come to standing, all right? So we've warmed up a little bit seated. We're going to come to standing, so bring your weight forward, hands on your thighs if you need to, and just push yourself up to standing. Now we're going to come to some little heel digs. If standing's a bit much, you can always just do these on the floor, on the chair, yeah? So you can sit on the chair, stay with those heel digs. It's just one side and then the other. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Don't be tempted to bring your feet together as you step back, because that doesn't help our balance. Toes to ceiling, heel down, push down, push down. Good job. All right, in our little active rest, yeah, just do whatever you want to do. Yeah, just a little side tap or a little shoulder roll. Take that active rest. We're going to stay with the heels, but we're going to lift opposite arm to leg. We're going to do a little bicep curl with the arm. Okay, so we're going to come opposites, opposites. Lovely. So toes to ceiling. Pop that heel down. Good, standing nice and tall, keeping the tummy on. Lovely. Good job, guys, good job. So just a little rest here, a little active rest. Just a little nice side tap. Or you can just march on the spot, whatever suits you. All right, whatever suits you. Good job, good job. Okay, this time we're going to tap toes. I'll just show you from this side. So we're just going to tap the toes. So tap, tap, looking straight forwards. Yeah, tap, tap. Now really pull the top of the foot. So toes come down, tap it down. Good job, guys. Good job. Stay with that little tap. Looking forward, shifting your weight side to side. Good, amazing, fabulous, doing well, doing well. Okay, this is your active rest. So don't forget, you could be seated doing all these, but if you can stand and do them, I encourage you to do that, okay? Because when we're standing, we're weight bearing, we're increasing our bone density, we're working on our balance. So this kind, we're going to come back to the toe tap, but we're going to lift opposite arm straight forwards, yeah? We're going to march. Good, shoulders down, looking forward. Good job. Keep it going, keep it going. Amazing, good job guys, good job. All right, just a little movement there. Okay, we're going to come to some squats, okay? Very functional movement. So you could use the chair if you wanted to. All right, so I'll show you from the side. When you squat down, think about your bottom coming down onto the chair. So when we squat, we want to take the weight backwards. So think about your bottom, looking for the chair, and then you're going to stand up. So drive your bum back, and then press it up. And keep your arms into the chest. If we have our arms away from our body, that's adding a little bit more pressure into the back, okay? So keep your arms in, just bend, and then push up. Now if you can't go at the same speed as me, that's fine. You just go as quick as you can, driving your butt back, and then driving it up. Driving up, yeah. Good job, good job. Now I'm just going to come away from the chair a little bit. We're going to come back to our heel digs with our little bicep curls. We're going to do 4, and then we're going to do 2 squats, okay? So we're going to add in a little bit more coordination. You ready? So start with your heels. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat down, and again. Back to heels. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat down. Good. Heels. Little squats. Down. Down. Bend the knees. Heels. Try and keep your chest up. So think about dropping the bottom onto that chair. Yeah, good job, good job. Lovely, well done, doing good, doing good. Try and enjoy it. Well done. All right, we're going to do the same thing with our toe taps and lifting our arms. So we'll do 4 and then 2 squats. Now, if it's too quick for you to fit 2 squats in, just do 1. All right, so toe taps this time. You ready? So toe taps, 2 more. Squats, 1 more. Or just 1. Yeah, you do you. Good. Try and keep the weight back into your bottom as we squat. Down. Down. Oh, yeah. Go as deep as you can. Good. Try and keep your toes weightless. That's a good cue with your squats. Lovely. All right. Amazing, guys. Take a little tap it out there. Nice little bit of active rest. Nice little tap. Good job. Okay, this time we're going to step out one leg to the side. Just one leg. All right. So soft knees. We'll just keep our weight on this leg. We're just going to tap, bring it in. Tap, bring it in. Just a little tap. Now see if we can keep this leg, this still leg, just slightly soft. We'll just tap in and bring it in. Tap in and bringing it in. Lovely. Good job. Fabulous. Standing up tall as we can, but not locking out the supporting knee. Just nice and soft. A little side step. Good job. Lovely. All right. So we're working the hips, outer and inner thighs. Stability for the pelvis. Take that little tap out. We're doing the same on the other side. Okay. Good job. Just that little march through. Just that little bit of movement. Are we ready? Let's try on the other side. So we just tap it out, bring it in. Tap it out, bring it in. Now we're keeping our weight over on this still leg. We're not stepping all the way over like this. Yeah, we're keeping our weight pretty still on this standing leg. Good job. Lovely. Woo! Golden. That's what you want. Super, guys. Good job. Hold it there. Just take that little march out. Just get those ankles moving a little bit. So just lift, alternate heels in that little rest bit there. We're going to come back to this leg moving, but this arm, we're going to lift it to the side. We're going to keep it bent. So we're going to tap, bring it in, tap, bring it in, tap, bring it in. Good. Now lift your elbow. Lovely, but only coming as high as our shoulder with our arm. We just tap it out and in. Super. Good job, team. Doing well. Come on, ladies and gents. You've got this. Again, we can do all this on the chair if you want to. Lovely. All right. Little tap it out. Release the pressure from the standing leg. Let's come back to those little heel lifts. So just lift, lift. Shall we try on the other side? Let's get set up. So feet hip distance. Other arm bent. Ready to lift as we move this leg. Lovely. So lift your elbow. Good job, good job. Amazing. Golden, that's what you are. Golden. Come on, let's go. Lovely. Good job, guys. Okay, just march it out there. Give me that little tap. Can we do that now? We're going to put them together. So we're going to alternate from side to side. We're going to do 4 and then we'll do 2 squats, okay? To get both arms ready, do opposite arm to leg. So we come 1, 2, 3, 4, squats, and again. Let's go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, squats, squats. Yeah. You've got it. You've got it. Looking mighty fine. Doing what you can, okay? What you can. If it's too quick, just do 1 slow squat and then bring it up. You don't have to do the too quick. You don't have to move at any pace other than a pace that is right for you. But you feel like you're in control. You're not making yourself rush through. Okay? Well done. Take a little tap out here. Good job. All right, guys, we're going to come up onto our tippy toes. So let's challenge that balance a bit more. So just come up onto your toes and then drop your heels down. So come up onto your toes, drop down to heels. As you come to toes, roll your weight in towards your big toes. Hold them to your chair if you need it. Lovely. How are you doing? Toes. And then down. Good. Amazing. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, that little tap it out. Superb. Okay, we are going to come to a knee lift. You're going to lift the knee and bring your arm across your body as we lift the knee. Okay, so we'll take it slow. We'll do 4 on each side. You ready? So 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your shoulder across. Swap sides. Find your balance. Back. Let's go. 1. Turning that shoulder to your knee. 1 more. Amazing. Good. Good job, guys. Take a little tap it out. That little tap it out. You're doing so well. So well. Good. Okay, let's bring our arms to our sides. We're going to come to a nice side bend. We're going to use the waist, okay? So 1 hand by your ear. We're going to come down and then up. Let's do 4 on one side. So 1 more. Now let's swap sides. So 4, 3. Take your time to come down deep and low. 2. 1 more. Good job. Lead with your waist. Shoulders stay back. Just 1 more. Yeah. Let's finish 4 on this side so we're nice and balanced. Okay. Just 2 more. And then just 1 more. Yeah. Good job. Okay, my friends. Little march it out. Little march it out. Okay, we're going to come to a little box step, okay? So just a little bit of coordination. Just moving your body. We're going to step. Here we go. So forwards, forwards, back, back. Let's wait for the music. Let's go slower. Forwards, forwards, back, back. So forward, forward, back, back. Like you're making a square. Yeah? But bring your square in as we step back. Take it wide as we step forward. Now can we bend the knees a little as we step forward? Down, down, stand up tall. Bend, bend, stand up tall. Good, all right. Now we led the same leg then. We're gonna swap legs and lead with the other leg. Okay, we'll keep it slow. You're doing great, you're doing great. We're nearly done, we're nearly done. All right, left leg. So just step, step, back, back. So down, bend your knees, bring it in. So down, bend your knees. Good job, good job. Yeah? Super, doing great, doing great. Lovely, my friends, lovely. Tough it out. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Yeah? Good job, good job. Okay, let's just bring it down. And we're going to think about stretching a little. So let's use our chair. Just grab your chair, hold onto the back of it, and just let your chest hang through your chair there. And can you bring your weight forwards? Just drop your hips slightly. So use your arms. So a little bit of strength there. Press back. Lift your tailbone to the ceiling. Just bring your weight just as far forward as you can. Keep your shoulders down. Lovely. Walk those hands in. Your feet in. Your feet. These are your hands. Well done. Tap it out, guys. Tap it out. All right, we're going to come to try and stretch our quad. So let's hold onto the chair. Just bend one leg. Take a hold of your foot. Now that's easier said than done sometimes, okay, which I totally understand. So if you find it better to lie on the floor, if getting on the floor is tricky, we need to find a way to stretch these quads, okay? So one way we could do is we could hold onto something, put our foot on the back of something, and then just sit our bottom back to where we could. But ideally, dropping the knees, we do that. That's quite tricky. You do what's right for you guys. That's just a little idea for you if you struggle to stretch your quads. Right. Okay, let's come to the other side. Let's come to the other side. So let's take a hold of our foot if we can. If we're lying down on our tummies, we can always use a strap or something to get hold of our quad, our ankle there. Now try and stand up tall. And keep your pelvis level. Draw the heel to the bottom. Tonight. Good. Amazing. My friends, leave me a comment. Let me know if movement, a little bit of movement does help you. Does it help you physically, mentally? Don't want you to focus on the things you can't do. I want you to focus on the things you can do. Okay? Focus on those things that you can. Let's pop our hands on our chair. Let's take one foot back and just press the heel down. Now push your hips forwards. Pushing the hip of this straight leg forward. Making sure our foot is facing forward. Well done. Let's step the foot in, hip distance. Let's step the other leg back, bending the knee, driving the back hip forwards. Good. Feeling long in the back of the legs into your calf. Well done, guys. Well done. Bring your weight forwards. Just come on up. Let's take a deep breath in. So gather up your breath. Reach up there. Reach the ceiling. And then just breathe out. Melt it on down. Let's try that again. Bend your knees. Gather up. And then let's exhale. Well done. Guys, any movements that we did this morning that you felt, oh, that feels good for whatever ailment you might have or stiffness, then remember it and try and repeat those little exercises every day if you can. All right, well done. So thanks for joining me, whether catch up or live. Great, always appreciate your company. As I said at the beginning, just think movement is medicine. The more we move, the more mobile we're going to keep. All right, so we've got to keep using what we've got from our mobility sense and our strength sense and building on what we've got, okay? And find something that you enjoy doing to help you do that. So I hope these videos are a help to you. All right, check out Rethinking Painful website. And my friends, have a great day. Enjoy. Have a good one. And I shall see you next week, same time. See you then.